Salepçi Mosque is located in Izmir in the area between Konakfirst Beyler Street and Castelli Street. It is very close to the heart of Izmir, Konak Square and Clock Tower. So, how and when was the Salepçi Mosque built? It was built by Mehmet Emin Efendi, who was a judge of Izmir, upon the will of Salepçizade Hacı Ahmet Efendi. As it is understood, the mosque is a great foundation work. Salepçizade Hacı Ahmet Efendi left the revenues of nearly 80 shops and 2 large inns to be used for the mosque. Salepçioğlu Mosque started to be built in the 19th century, but it was completed in 1905. As Efe will talk about in a moment, the mosque displays Baroque and Ottoman architectural features. It was built by being influenced by classical mosques and the Western architectural style of the period. If I have to give a general information, the decorations in the mosque are quite rich. Mostly a lot of marble was used inside and outside. The madrasa section on the lower floor was renamed Hisar Salepçioğlu Library in 1947 and served as a library until 1952. In 1985, the madrasa section was reopened for worship. It also serves the public as a Quran course today. In addition, the original minaret of the mosque was destroyed, but it was rebuilt in 1927. It was even repaired again in 1974.
With its location and history, Izmir has hosted many cultures since the past. When we look at the city of Izmir from a bird's eye view, we can see the levanties and mosques in harmony. This multicultural structure of Izmir, which blends the east and the west, has also affected the Salepçioğlu Mosque. For this reason, the mosque, which located in Konak Esnafşehir district, draws attention with its historical and Italian-style architecture. Along with the symbolic value of Salepçioğlu Mosque, which has an important place in the city's memory, the area where it's located is one of the qualified urban spaces. When we consider the immediate surroundings of the building, the parking lot just opposite, and the unplanned urbanization around it, force the pedestrian circulation and keep them away from the visitors by not allowing the disabled access. This situation damages the historical and architectural texture of the Salepçioğlu Mosque, which is the center of attention of tourists and local users. Currently, the Salepçioğlu Park project is being worked on in order to evaluate this qualified region.
Let's look at the general formation. The structure contains a rectangular narrow entrance followed by a square-shaped main area with 2 levels. Entrance contains 3 smaller domes, while main area has 1 larger. The materials used are white marble, green red cut stones, wood and steel. While marble and colorful soils create a contrast on interiors, jack arches are reinforced by marble ornamented columns and steel structures. Since the original site had a slope, the south side excavated by 2 meters. Observing ground floor, the red and green stones are carrying fragments of light coming from the small stained glasses positioned on upper structure. This light game highlights the interior details such as wall paintings. The whole structure has an astonishing vault application closely seen by upper floor, and facade is integrated with white marble jambs. While the second floor is used as madrasa, the lower floor is for praying. The garden has several pools, and one of them is constructed by red cut stone used in interiors. From front, the facade of the mosque is slender because of the pilasters, so we can identify this mosque as one of the most modern mosques of its region.
Salepçioğlu Mosque was designed by Italian architects. Baroque architecture is seen in this mosque. A double curved staircase arrangement with Baroque effect on the sides of the fountains on both sides, the ground floor entrance and domes decorated in Baroque style are examples of the Baroque breeze in the mosque. During the reign of Sultan Ahmet I, the desire to show magnificence brought by the tulip era was provided by Baroque architecture. The Baroque period in Ottoman architecture lasted between 1720 to 1830. The point being noted here is that the Turkish Baroque architecture is different from the Baroque architecture that exists in Europe. Turkish Baroque architecture was formed by the addition of Turkish culture and Turkish construction masters to the architectural rules of Baroque period. Since the Turkish Baroque began to fall out of favor after 1830, we can say that Salepçi Mosque is one of the late examples of Turkish Baroque.
Salepçi Mosque was restored in 2012 by Umart Mimarlık with the sponsorship of ISTO. In earthquakes, the minaret of the mosque was destroyed and rebuilt twice. The damage on the nested stones on the facade was prepared by imitation methods according to the original, and the plasters on the facade were removed and repaired with equivalent materials. Embedded in the inner dome were restored according to the original. Superficial distortions, spills, and spots occur due to humidity. There are two spiral stairs leading to the women's prayer area. The staircase on the left side retains its originality, while the staircase on the right side is supported by steel reinforcements. We couldn't find out if the reproduced ladder was open to use, but we can say that it's not often used since the front of it's closed with a curtain. Ascending to the second floor with these narrow spiral stairs, we found that the plant motifs had deteriorated. The overall structure is in good condition and open to the worship, is giving Quran courses. By the quality of the materials, the minimal damage have achieved today and has breathtaking workmanship. It creates the historical access connecting Kemeraltı and the Salepçi Bazaar. But with this modernization, the concretion around the mosque almost destroyed the awareness of the structure.